Yo, Chet, Bailey, come on, get up, guys. We gotta clean this mess up. Come on, it looks terrible.
What time is it?
It's time to clean it up, come on. Guys, this place looks like a mess. Do y'all not care?
No. Dude, the Panthers play in 15 minutes. Clean this shit later.
I think I'm the only one who actually cares about this place and does work. I swear.
Thank you to both of you for coming in today. I appreciate you guys taking out of your time, taking time to come in and meet with us. I think it's important as an executive board of this fraternity that we have many things to discuss. It has come to my attention that a lot of our members are unmotivated to act on change and complain a lot about specific things. You know, as vice president and treasurer, it's important that we understand and get people to be more motivated in our fraternity to improve internally. Pujan, what are you doing? As treasurer, this is ridiculous. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What are you doing right now?
Dude, it doesn't matter, man. I'm a senior.
So you're not motivated at all?
I was just taking a Snapchat, man.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, James. As vice president and president, we need to make sure our members, especially our officers, are more motivated to improve upon change. Don't you agree?
I agree, President Hamill. What should we do about this problem?
So I think there are a lot of different things that we can do, James. I think that one of the first things we can do is maybe implement a point system to maybe incentivize people to maybe act on change.
Mm-hmm.
Things like improving the house, making it more clean, making internal improvements. Making our philanthropy events more successful. What do you think about those things?
I think that's a terrific idea. I think that would encourage individual participation. I actually had an idea myself.
What was your idea?
What do you think about if we did something like a financial stipend or reward for someone who takes a lot of initiative? We can recognize them at the end of the semester, give them a couple $100, and all is well.
I think that's a great idea.
I don't think we should spend any money.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Everything's good the way it is.
Yeah, it is.
You think so?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom though.
You hear that? Okay. All right,
Yeah.
good on.
All right.
Yep, take your time.
Okay, James, so this is what I'm talking about. When you should come up with a specific plan, a 4 or 5 point plan to help our members be more motivated for positive change in our fraternity. Do you think we should do that?
I think that's a great idea. I think there's a number of things we can try to do, and each would make an impact on individual people.
Sure. So what is maybe one of your bigger ideas?
Well, I think you see one big problem right here. I mean, I think our selection of officers is just abysmal. I mean, you have guys in leadership positions who have other priorities, who just don't feel like they want to be where they are. And that's a major issue. I mean, that's where it all starts, is selecting people that are committed to the cause. So with that being said, I think that's a big problem, something we can work on.
I definitely agree. I think another thing we can maybe, another method that we could take to improve motivation is recognition. I think being recognized in front of a big group of people is something that would be a great idea. Maybe recognizing someone like Brother of the Week. You know, I've noticed JA's been putting a lot of work around the house and doing a lot of internal improvements, and it seems like not many people have recognized his strong work ethic and great work. So I think maybe naming him Brother of the Week next week in chapter meeting might be a good idea. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea. I think showing him that we see the good work he's doing would go a long way, and I think that might wake up other people as well.
I agree. I think it would maybe increase the motivation of others as well. So I think that's great.
But how about on the flip side of that? I mean, you have all these boneheads, people like Chet, running around punching holes in walls and flipping tables. I mean, that's just ridiculous. We can't have that. I think we need to become stricter, come down hard on bad behavior that's just purely unacceptable. So people like Chet, we gotta stop that. I mean, I think he deserves a fine. We can talk about what we want that to be, but I think it should send a message. So I think there's room in the cards for a little punishment too. I feel like that could be an option we'd like to consider.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I mean, problem brothers are extremely bad, so we need to take care of those. I agree. And then maybe a point system, kind of revisiting this idea, maybe a reward, indicating a point system. You know, you get points by helping officers, making improvements around the house, attending philanthropy events, doing things like that to maybe as another incentive to help people have a standard about how to improve the fraternity and have motivation to do so. I think is another great idea. And then kind of an overlying theme of all of these is setting SMART goals. You know?
Look, President Hamill, the way I see things going right now is I feel like we're facing pretty institutional issues of people are sort of unwilling to act on change. And for me, I feel like what that's going to ask of you is to take on more of a transformational leadership role. And so what that means is you need to be more of a visionary, commit yourself to goals, vocalize those goals to the organization, and get everyone on board. So I think SMART goals is a great idea, something we can consider. I think talking individually to officers, talking to people like Pujan over here, who need more direction and don't really understand what they need to be doing. We need to have those conversations and show people what we're capable of and have that vision, and I think that's really what's going to take us to the next step.
Pujan, thanks for coming in today, man, on such short notice. I really appreciate it.
Just wanted to get really quick to the point. Man, you're a senior. You've done a lot for this place in your past, and you were elected by your peers because you were thought to be very motivated and passionate, which you've shown in the past to make change, a positive change on this place, and I definitely believe in that. And you know that we take the selection of officers very seriously. They set a great example for the younger guys, but I just want to let you know as president that we don't think that you're living up to your expectations. And I think that together we can come up with some SMART goals to set some direction and set some motivation and example for some of the younger guys for the duration of your time as treasurer for this semester. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think that's good. And, I just haven't been as motivated because I'm a senior, and I think if we set up some goals, especially if they're SMART goals, then I'm going to be a lot more motivated to make things happen.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey man, what's up?
What's up, Chet? How you doing?
Fine. What are you going to talk about?
Well, thanks for meeting with me today. I know it's a Sunday, so you got football and all that other jazz you'd rather be doing. But frankly, we kind of got to talk about your behavior over the last couple nights. The exec board and we all got together today just to talk about a few things, and we feel like there's a huge lack of respect coming from you for the fraternity in general. I know you're not a bad person, and I know that you actually oftentimes have a lot of good ideas about ways we could make this place better. But last night I'm playing beer pong with you, and then you turn around and blast a hole in the wall because you miss a cup. I mean, we can't have that, Chet, and you know better.
Our house is a shithole, man. Come on.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Regardless, that's unacceptable behavior. So, fact of the matter is, what the exec board has talked about and the reasoning, the decision we've come to is we're going to get the hole fixed, and we're going to ask you to cover the charge.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not
I
kidding.
have to pay for this?
You got to pay for the hole you punched in the wall, Chet.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I mean, the fact of the matter is, when you get drunk on a Saturday night and punch a hole in the wall and I wake up in the house the next day, I'm the one who has to look at that shit and get it fixed. So, with that being said, I think it's totally reasonable to ask you to do this, and I'm kind of sick of dealing with cleaning up after you, so I would just ask nicely that you pay for this.
Alright, fine. Whatever.
Something that I need to tell you is that if this kind of thing happens again, it's going to be met with more strict punishment, probably a bigger fine, and maybe even social probation.
Whatever.
I'm not kidding. Chet, take it easy.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for coming in today for today's chapter meeting. I know we've got a lot of work to do and different things going on extracurricularly, but I appreciate you guys coming in. This is very important that we meet on a weekly basis. James and I and the executive board have been talking recently about a motivation problem that we have as a chapter, as our fraternity. A lot of people with various things such as cleaning up the house, showing up to philanthropy events, other important events that are important to the fraternity. We're having a lack of motivation as a chapter to really set ourselves to a very high standard in doing all these things. And so we've come up with a couple of good ideas that I think will help incentivize us and as a chapter and each member to really be motivated to help this place out and improve it. So the first thing we're going to discuss today is a reward system, a point system, specifically rewards. This point system is going to be implemented starting next week, and it's something I'm going to send a listserv email about. But each member of the fraternity is going to be held to a standard in which you have to get a certain amount of points. You can earn points by helping out officers with their tasks, coming to cleanups, coming to philanthropy events, different things like that, and we'll explain it more in the email. But we're going to be setting each member to a new standard, and that'll help people be motivated to help this place out and improve it, as I mentioned. So keep your eyes out for that. It's going to be really important. And then the second thing we're going to start implementing starting today, actually, is a Brother of the Week. This idea is for someone to be recognized in the chapter that's gone above and beyond what they've been asked to do as an officer or just as a brother in general, someone that's motivated to help bring positive change to this place. So I would like to introduce the first Brother of the Week in this chapter to be J.A.
I feel great to be recognized, guys, and I really appreciate y'all really putting me on this pedestal for this 1 week. I think hopefully this sets a new bar for all of y'all, because I feel like sometimes I've been the only one who's really been doing work in this brotherhood, so hopefully this will motivate y'all to do better. And thank you, Forrest.
Of course, Jay, very well deserved, and as he said, he's done a lot. He's gone above and beyond everything that's been asked of him, and he's really set a nice standard and expectation for everyone here. So everyone learn from JA, and hopefully we'll be being recognized as Brother of the Week was something that'll be a great incentive for all of you to be at his standard. So awesome, thanks.
Damn it.
I'm about to beat you.
Oh, I beat you.
Damn it.
You wanna run it back? No, let's hope. We should clean.
Yeah.
We got it, Jay. You're always clean. We'll do it this time.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Appreciate it.
No problem.